All right, hello and welcome to this quick little video. I'm going to show you how to use LinkedReply to grow your account and just have some great growth and results with LinkedIn. Tool that does quite a few things. I'll try to keep this short and sweet because there's a lot that it does do, but I'll show you how to get started really quickly. So you should see when you get logged into your account, you'll be taken to the dashboard. And within the dashboard, you'll know what kind of plan you're on. There's a free account and it goes up from there. You can actually set a daily goal for how many comments you want to leave or how many replies. Truth is, this is a lot more than just replies, which I'll show you. But this is a good little goal to have because it keeps track over here. Not sure if you'll be able to see this, but when I click on the icon, which will for the extension, it will appear here. You'll see how many comments you've done, how many drafts you've done, and you'll see your daily goal and where you're at in that daily goal. So that's why it's cool. So if you can make it a goal to do 10 a day, you'll see pretty good results with that. Real quick, before I come back to this, I'll show you how it works just fast. When you're on your feed, you'll see little icons that get added to almost anywhere where you get asked to write something. So if you want to create an AI post, you click on it. You can find trending things that are going on right now. You can search by keyword or just find what the most popular trends are. What really cool is you can come up with ideas. If you're not sure what you want to write about, you can pull from just general ideas, which are based on when you onboard, and it kind of helps to come up with those. And you also get to create your own expertise and your own knowledge base, which pulls from things that you've written or things that you like and your background and all of that stuff. You can choose your goal for a post. You can choose who you want to target, the format that you want, and even your CTA. And it can go from like none at all to soft or more direct. You can include, and again, this is all optional. The more you put in, the more unique it'll be, but you don't have to do a lot. Your angle and anything you want to reference, and then you can choose to pull things from personal examples, from your knowledge base. You can even pull things from Perplexity, which will run a deep research, stats, and all kinds of cool stuff to make you look even smarter. And Write Like Me is definitely something that you want to have, where it creates a voice that sounds like you. The other thing that's pretty cool is that it'll actually generate 3 different drafts. So it'll give you 3 options for your hook or your opening. It'll give you 3 different options for the body, and it'll give you 3 different options for your call to action. And so then you can choose from your favorite ones, kind of piecemeal them together, and then in one click, you can generate the draft. It's pretty awesome. I'll show you really fast. I'm going to pull one from my expertise. So it's actually going from my background. So you can see I like that one. So I just chose that one. We'll keep it authority. I'm not even going to really give it much of an angle. I will turn off. I'll turn off this just for speed. I'll do Write Like Me. And my topic idea was how behavioral psychology can radically improve. Cool. For my angle, I'll say, give 5 great tips for copywriting psychology, whatever, right? And then I'll go ahead and generate my 3 drafts. So you can see now it's generating. I'll pause it. It takes about maybe 20 seconds. You don't have to wait for it. Okay, so that wasn't even quite 20 seconds. So what you'll see now is I have 3 different hooks. Most of those copy fails before they really even hits the second paragraph. That's pretty good. They're all actually pretty good. I'll stick to the first one. Now you have 3 bodies, and you can just scroll and kind of see which one you like. I think I like the first one. Actually, no, I think I like this. Yeah. So then you can scroll down here, and you have 3 CTAs. So this is all based on the type that I chose when we started. Which one do you want in your copy? Blah, blah, blah. I will ask for the share. And now you'll see that in real time, it changed this. And oh yeah, it's really cool too. You actually have so what you do is you copy to clipboard and you paste it in here. And I'll show you something really cool too. Is right here, you also can generate an image. So if I want to do a brand graphic, I'll do a concept illustration, and we'll do auto. That means it'll do it for me. So I'm going to go ahead and click generate image, and then I will be right back because this takes a little bit more time, but it's pretty cool. So we're going to generate that image now. I'm going to pause it. Okay, so the image is back. This is actually one of my favorite parts. You can just actually grab the image here and just drop it in. So save some time. And you can always tweak it, and you'll see now it's down here. The image should have appeared. Let me do that again. There we go. Nice and zero. Okay, so the image is there. Then my other favorite part is it also goes ahead and creates a first comment. So if you want to put a link in here or anything like that, this is the place to do it. So you can copy the first comment here. You can go ahead and click on post. And we've just created new content. You can go view it, as I recommend that you do. And then when you view the post, you can just scroll down. One thing I did do, and it's you might want to just review your post, and if there's any kind of things you want to format, you can always kind of spin through that. You can go in and just paste your first comment, and that helps you to get distribution on your post without having your link in the actual post, because a link in the post will prevent distribution. So, all right. Again, I could go on and on. I'll do one comment, and then I'll just show you where the other things are. So if you don't really care, I'll show you how fast you can do a comment. So I'm going through the feed. You'll see this AI comment here, and there's actually this little drop down. I won't show it, but if you click on this drop down, you can actually write a post based on this post content. It's a cool feature. Explore that on your own time, but let's keep scrolling until we find one. So I would say the more comments you can find, the better, because that means you'll get more response here. But so I'll go ahead and click AI comment. It'll pop up here. Let's say you don't want to read all that. You're like me, you don't want to really read that much. Hit the TLDR. It'll give you bullet points. Stop chasing every AI trend. Instead, build custom agents. Use Cloud Code. Okay, so I want to write something that is insightful. And I will say, yes, I definitely agree that Cloud Code is a secret hack. It's a lot of people don't know they can do, including marketing and copy. All right, so I gave it an idea, but I could have also chose get from my expertise or a general idea, and it would just insert a comment from how I think, which is pretty cool. So we'll do a detailed response. We'll make sure that it writes like me, and we will turn the research off. And we don't want a meme. That's when you can create memes. It's kind of the same process. The only thing is with the meme image on comments, you have to download it and import it with this little thing here. You can't just do a drag and drop. That's not because me. That's a LinkedIn thing. But I'll go ahead and generate the comment, and I'll pause it while we wait. It's pretty fast though. Created the comment. It was quite fast. You click on insert comment. It puts it in here. Boom, boom, comment, and off you go. I mean, it's actually that fast. So all in how much you want to do. Let's show you one more thing here. There's a few more things that you have. So if you go to a profile of any person, depending on the person, I probably picked one. Let's see. There we go. So you can send an InMail or an AI message. So I click on that. It pops it up here. And yeah, so this will actually generate it for me. I won't go through it, but this will generate the connection message, which is, and because again, we're getting long here, I'm going to go to here too. So if someone writes you, you can scroll down. I have to find someone, and you'll see this little AI reply pops in here. So you click on that, and it pops up this little sidebar here. It kind of gives you a recap of the conversation. You can do a quick reply and answer their question. You can continue the convo. You can do all that. And you just kind of give an idea of what you want to say. You can make sure you turn on Write Like Me, which I'll show you that here last, how that's set up. and what you want to say. You kind of give them your quick little concept. If it's a brand new one that you're reaching out to, it'll actually give you more options on how to create better cold outreach messages. All right, so let's jump over real quick. So that is a quick breakdown. Again, the more you play with it, it's pretty simple. Just when you see the thing, go through it. But let's go over here real quick to here, as I want to show you a few quick things. There is a dashboard area here, so if you do want to comment on things, you can do it here, but you have to paste it in, so it's not quite fun, but it is here in case. What I was going to say is this is where you'll download your extension. But let's go to settings, because this is where you're going to do all the fun stuff. So this is where you can manage billing, but right here is where you create your style. So all you do is click on start style, and you'll see what it does is you name it. I won't do it all, but I'll just show you how it starts. And you're going to paste in, and this is key, do 10 posts that you actually wrote yourself. Okay, because that'll actually sound like you. Or if you're crazy, find someone whose style you like a lot and copy paste 10 of those. Don't say that I told you that, but that's one thing I've seen people do. And you follow through the steps. It's going to then generate posts and replies, and then you'll be able to tweak and edit those. And when you're all done, it'll create your custom style. If you've seen the posts that I've done, they actually don't sound like your classic AI, right? Which is a big key. I put a lot of time and effort into that. Also, all of this stuff here goes into how your build goes out. So what you want to do here is you'll fill in your name, headline, your title, your current company, your about info. You can paste in anything else you want from your LinkedIn account. Here, you tell us all about your company and your business. When you do that, especially your website, will go out and crawl it, and will fill in a lot of the stuff for you. And then you can actually create products and services and offers, which is pretty cool. So you go in and you create the offer, and you can choose, is it a product, is it a service, and you describe it, and then you can actually put in links to promote things. So this comes up when you're generating a reply. You can pull an offer in and have it shared, so people can actually use that offer in your replies. So that's one of my favorite features, but probably the coolest one of all is, so this is actually where you put the links to things that you want to promote. So you can add up to, it depends on your account, but you can put in the title. Is it an article, newsletter, white paper, case study, whatever the thing may be? How do they access it? What kind of is the CTA here? And you can add topic tags. And so then this becomes an option that the AI will pull in and include in your replies. So it appears very, very natural, which is what you want. And finally, knowledge base. Over here is quite cool. You can actually add documents that the AI will pull from. It's kind of trained to pull from. So things that it says are actually grounded in your expertise. And you just click on it. You can actually paste in text. You can upload files, PDF, text, or Markdown, or you can scrape a website. Now, one other kind of cool feature too is that you can actually, any page that you're on, so let's say you find an article that you like quite a bit, if you click on the plugin, which is this little kind of green icon, there's actually a button here to add you're on directly into your knowledge base. So you don't have to even come here. You can just add it any page you're on. So if there's some cool site you find with some really good info that's from your industry, you could kind of cheat code it and add it to your knowledge base. Then it becomes available for replies and for comments. And this is called the Think Like Me feature, because it begins to help you to actually show what you know, as opposed to just some general AI comment that doesn't really mean anything. So that's a quick rundown. I'm sure I didn't cover everything, but you can see there's a lot here, and it really will help you a lot to grow. You can see we're one step closer to today's goal. Hope Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Please give it a try, and I'm always here to improve. So let me know.